again,
Yeah.
Like they were.
India is probably the dirtiest place on the planet.
This guy's going to hell.
This is like based on pollution.
He's taking it so far.
What's that? What's that? What's that? He be the boy that be up next. No cap. What am I dead? Move how I want, baby, don't stress. 4 laps. Let him run the cop, no contest. 4 back. Before I gotta come for your neck.
Go for it, sexy.
All right. What's good, family? It's your boy Young God Blow. I'm here with my co-host, Jay Sean Cool. And we got a special guest. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Matt Lapari. I am, what am I, comedian, content creator, disappointment to my parents sometimes.
I felt that.
That's it.
Caucasian.
Yeah,
Don't leave
white.
that out.
Apparently the first white guest on the show, which is, it's honestly an honor. I'll take it.
Was Desi white? Let's not be disrespectful.
Yeah,
She was white, but she was black. Her daddy was black.
Ah, her dad was black.
Yes.
So 50%.
Yeah.
She was very white passing.
No,
Okay,
she
okay.
looked
very
white. She looked
white
just like
passing.
you, brother, with just
Okay.
big ass titties, just the
Okay.
biggest
Yeah,
titties
no.
you ever seen,
Word.
but also white.
That changes your race a little bit.
It just I don't know, makes you more cooler white.
That's true, yeah.
Cool. What's our first question? What's your favorite thing ever said by a black person?
My favorite thing ever said by a black person.
Yeah, it could be anything.
I mean, I don't have like a list of things black people said in my mind. I got to think about this one.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, maybe something. Fucking A. I'm literally about to say like a Black Panther line, like Wakanda forever or some shit. Is that my line? Like, what am I? What's like a Frederick Douglass line? Like, I don't have his quotes memorized. It's not even Black History Month yet. You guys are trying to make me feel bad.
When we wrote this question, we thought like, what were we gonna say? Nigga said.
He's Wakanda forever.
What did you say?
I quoted Samuel L. Jackson. I had it with these goddamn sneakers.
That's a good line, actually. I like
But
it.
Wakanda forever, I guess, is up there.
But then I also said Denzel Washington from Training Day, where he was like,
my
the,
nigga.
my nigga.
I can say that.
All right, no. All right, so break it down for us, because I don't know if you know, we're not white.
Yeah.
But we'd like to know what it's like dating as a white person in New York City. And then we'll explain what it's like dating for you as like a minority. We'll
I
tell you
mean,
about
I don't know. I pretty much only date white girls, I guess. Like, I mean, sometimes I go out with. I feel like they're all like kind of like mostly white. I don't know, like white
pure.
passing. Not that I don't want to date other
it.
people.
He said keep the race pure.
Yeah, I'm actually. No. But they're like I don't. It's not like I don't want to go out with other like like black girls or whatever. But it's just like I feel like I'm not their target demographic. So it's like
That's fair.
it's like I'll try. Like if I'm on a dating app, I'll swipe on them, but I just don't get much success. So I got to go with what I get success with.
Okay, that's fair.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it's like being like a minority dating. So it's just regular dating to me. Like it's just.
Like, get into it. Like, how does, like, where do you take them out to eat?
I feel like usually first day we go out to like a bar or something. We get a nice drink. Maybe I feel like I try like to keep a first day like $50 maybe at most. $50 at a
rock.
max. What?
You rock. You're
What?
awesome.
That's too much?
Nigga, that's, like, perfect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Because you don't know if you like them, right? Like you may be attracted to them, but they could be the worst person ever.
Okay, that's fair.
And then, I like to see, I don't know, you see how it goes. And then my second date spot, it's kind of becoming like I've taken too many people here. So I kind of like, I don't want to really, but it's the barcade. It's like an arcade.
Yeah, I love
with
that
a bar.
place. Yeah, yeah.
There's one like a few blocks away from where I live. So it's just like easy and it's like fun because you get to see how they like play game. I don't know. They all suck at games.
What's
but,
the success rate?
like going on a third date or like,
No, like
going back
fucking.
home? I mean, it depends. Sometimes I don't want to. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, sometimes the date's not good.
So you don't want to fuck them?
I mean, sometimes you do.
like the key
You're not good
difference.
enough for my dick today.
I don't know. Sometimes you don't want to. I guess it's like a good. I feel like the success rate of going out with them again and then eventually having sex. Like it's not that day is. I don't know the numbers, but it's good. It's like if I didn't like this spot, I wouldn't keep going back there. Like it works essentially.
So you date more for, like, the experience than rather, like...
I mean, it depends. Depends on the person. Sometimes you're like, I like this person. Like I'm fine if we wait a couple more dates, like see where it goes. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not like. I'm like, oh, we're done with the arcade. Like, time to get back to this place. But
Nice.
If it happens, it happens.
Nice. All right.
But
I'll trade you. I'll break it on
please,
for you. So first date, it's probably, like, anywhere between $200-$300.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah,
Where you
yeah.
going? Where you going?
Well, so usually dinner for, like, two... Like, my favorite date spot to eat is, like, Fumo. So Fumo between two people is, like, $120.
Okay.
And then, like, an activity will be, like... last time I took a girl to a comedy show.
Okay.
That was probably, like, $90, but then you got, like, drinks.
So this is multi-level first date. Like,
Well, yeah, I like to do two things on a day. I like to eat
Okay.
and then, like...
what if like it doesn't? What if you don't like her after the dinner?
Cut your losses.
Because you're okay. But you
Oh,
about
well-
to take it already? Like for the
Well, yeah, I have
stomach
to,
bug?
like, stomach it. So my thing is when I go on a bad date, I, like, see it
You see it through. Okay.
just to, like, punish myself.
Okay.
Almost
I
like
get
plucking
it.
out your
I get
eyebrows.
it. I
You
get
know what I'm
it.
saying? Like,
I get
just to
it.
show myself,
get
like,
it.
don't do this again.
Yeah. Then you do it again the next time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because now if I'm miserable, now I have to fuck. Like I just like that's the goal
Yeah,
here.
it's just-
So if I'm miserable, like now I have to have sex, and if that's bad, just hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? So like
yeah.
the date usually goes probably like to like eat and then do an activity.
Yeah.
And then I would try to fuck that day. Like I'm not like all right, like
Okay.
here you go. But like I'm actively like man, you know I really like ice cream. Cool, have ice cream. Like just any excuse. Like just come back to my house. Let's fuck. Like come on, like let's do it, dude. You ever seen those guys?
Ice cream. I love ice cream.
You ever seen those fucking guys that like do like the parody of how guys think they look versus how they really look?
Yeah.
So they'll be in the car and they'll be like, "Hey, like we should take a seat in the back," and then they'll be, "Oh, please fuck me." Like, I love those guys. I love those guys. I love those fucking guys. But yeah, that's how I am.
Okay, all right.
I'm like literally trying to fuck at the end of the date. So if we don't fuck on the first date, we'll go on the second date. Now the second date we at least have to kiss. If we don't kiss at least on the second date, there will be no fucking third date.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never see
I
you
can agree
again.
with that. Yeah.
Like, but yeah. So I think my success rate is probably around, say like 60%. So if I go on 10 dates, I'm
Did you
fucking
used
6
to
times.
go on cheaper dates and then you were like, I gotta step it up a
I
notch?
just go on no dates.
Okay.
Like as a younger man, I'd say like at 21, I'd probably start going on dates.
Yeah.
Before 20, I was like, you want to come over? Like,
Yeah.
like, come on, like, let's be serious. Like, come on, like, I have Uber money.
We know where the end goal
There's
is.
not even ice cream involved. It's just like, hey, come on.
Like, I have
Not
nothing
trying to
for
bait
you. I have dick and some, not even Netflix. We're watching basic cable.
Got a projector on a wall. Yeah.
Yeah, like, let's see what's on TNT tonight. Like,
YouTube trailers for more. Yeah.
literally, like, in the background while I'm clapping. So, good. Now we've learned the main difference between pricing. Between.
What? Are you? Well, I guess you're with someone, right? So
Yeah, I've been with her for a while, but
previously, were we going up $200-$300 on the first date?
Well, your first date wasn't that expensive, right?
no, I've never been on like. Well, no, I've been on expensive dates, but our
Yeah.
first dates they were never crazy.
Yeah.
My first date
Bad boy.
with my girl right now, we went to a comic shop
Okay.
and we just had like like the. You ever been to Kino in 41st?
No.
It's okay. So it's
He's
like
not a fucking nerd. Sorry, bro.
it's like a anime manga shop, but
Yeah.
they also have like a cafe in there. So we just sat in the cafe and just
Nice.
that's all we did. on
Now,
the
do you
first date.
think because your girl is in Jersey, do you think like the Ubers would kind of you even it out to close to the,
Yeah,
the bread?
Like $200.
There you go.
Oh, that changes things.
You see,
That changes things.
the Uber is factored in there. Travel is factored in there. I used to make these bitches walk. They're like take the train.
I spent
Yeah.
$60 just to travel. I didn't feel like taking one train to the path to a bus.
That's fair.
Yeah.
How often do you think you use the word bitch?
I mean, okay, I'll say there's a difference, like, to say it at or, like, about a woman, I'll be like, that bitch. I feel like I don't do that often. But just bitch in general, like, you're like, I feel like I curse them, I'm like, fucking bitch. Just like,
Okay.
it's just like the air is the bitch, you know what I mean? It's like in general. I mean,
Never
the
directed
world is the bitch.
towards or about a woman.
I've done it at a woman, but it's more like joking. Like, we call each other bitch. I'm like, I'm going to say, it's going to sound bad. I'd be like, shut up, bitch. And she'll just be like, shut up, bitch, to me back. It's like fun. It's like a fun bitch. We're like having a good time. But it's never like angry. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Shut up, bitch.
yeah. You can try it. It's fun.
I only thought about that because we had a comment. We had a video a long time ago, about a year ago.
Yeah.
And it was like us praising black women. Like, oh, we love black women. They're so beautiful. Da, 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 da. And then a girl commented recently, and she was like, don't believe these guys. They're just doing it for clout. And I was like, all right, whatever. But then in the end of her comment, she said, these are the same guys that call us bitches. I'm like, she has a point. She has a point.
Got me there.
She has a point there.
Yeah.
It's not only black girls. Every girl.
That's true. That's true. I feel like
All right.
Not like that. Not like that.
Wait.
But anyone could be a bitch.
We're getting a little too close to Fresh and Fit right now.
Nah,
It's like, well, every girl's a bitch. Like,
Finding a good girl is very rare.
Do you watch those kind of shows, like the Red Pill shows? Like,
no. But,
don't take it because we just laughed.
yeah. No, I get it. No, I feel like sometimes you even say bitch, but it's like you're just so used to saying it, you don't mean it. It's not like you're like, fuck these bitches.
No,
like,
yeah.
you're
I've
just
never
like,
said it like, oh,
Yeah,
like,
it's
you're
just
a
like-
bitch.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
don't
almost
think
a
I've ever
word
called
we
a
say.
girl a bitch like that
Yeah.
in an aggressive way ever.
I maybe have never even said the word bitch to a girl.
Yeah, I don't.
I
I
think-
think when I'm describing other girls
Just bitches.
Yeah,
to my
yeah.
mans,
Yeah.
to be like, yeah, fucking bitch.
Yeah, I think a lot of people say that, but it's not like derogatory. So much just like, I don't know. It's just we've replaced the word bitch with something else, another meaning completely.
So now, what's the most derogatory word you can say to a girl?
Female girl.
They hate that shit.
Female.
Female's rough.
Like, how would you say it to them in a sentence? Like,
Like it's
you're
not-
being
You're one of those kind of females.
right,
that
right,
would be bad. Yeah,
exactly.
That'd be bad.
And you know what? I can kind of see how it like.
Yeah,
It's a little because now you're reducing to like just biology.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of fucked.
I wouldn't like that.
It's kind of gross now that I think about it. You think it's female?
Yeah, I
mean-
mean, I feel like women go up in arms calling them a female or
That's
describing a woman as a female rather than a bitch.
Okay. What do you think, Matt?
I mean, I see in Australia they call people cunts. It's like
That's a
fun
nasty
thing.
one.
But like I feel like I've heard my brother went to he like studied abroad in Australia or something. It's like everyone's calling each other cunts all over the place. It's like sometimes like I think some guy said a story.
Cunts.
Yeah, when they like come over here and they say it, they're like, "What the fuck are you calling me a cunt?" It's like completely different meaning. So
Context.
yeah,
Yeah, cunt is a nasty one. I don't
cunt's
like that
bad.
one at all. It feels nasty
no,
to say.
yeah, it does feel bad.
Like, I feel bad it coming out my mouth.
I remember the first time I ever discovered the word cunt because everyone kept on saying the C word. I'm like, the fuck is the C word? It's like cunt. I'm like, what is that?
Gross.
It's kind of exotic, yeah.
Right?
It's kind of like a 50-year-old man in my mind would call us like. He was called his like wife a cunt in passing, and to someone else he'd be like that fucking cunt. I'm like, whoa,
Damn.
hey, like Jesus Christ. That's what the white people do. If you want to learn about white people, some guys just call their wives cunts.
It's fucking terrible. I think that the worst word is slut, but instead of telling you why I think it's the worst word, I'm gonna go into why I don't hit women
Okay.
because I think this is a better story.
Okay.
When I was in 3rd grade, I hit a girl. I forgot her name. It was Brianna. Never mind. I hit Brianna. And my teacher saw me. Miss Williams saw me. She was like, "You don't hit girls ever." And she was like, "For the rest of the day, everyone called Jay Sean Chris Brown." And at first, I was like, "Whatever. Like, who cares?" But this is like 2008.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Brown had just hit Rihanna.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this had just happened.
Yeah.
Like a couple days ago, this had just happened.
Yeah.
So for the entire day, it was like 11 o'clock when I did that. So like 3 o'clock in the day, they were like, "Call Jay Sean Chris Brown." So they'd be like, "Chris Brown." And when you're a kid, everything feels like harsh. So I started crying. She was like, "You see how that feels? Don't ever hit a woman." I
She
was
got
like,
you.
yeah, and so I've never hit a girl. And maybe if that doesn't happen, maybe I don't know. But, you know, I think about it today and I'm like, damn, what was Miss Williams going through at home that she made that such a particular point to make sure I don't ever hit a girl?
It worked.
She was probably getting her shit robbed.
Oh, stay home. She probably went home that day, told that story, and the nigga just dogged her
You thought that
shit.
shit was funny, bitch.
Yes. Yeah.
Molly walked her ass. Domestic abuse is not funny, guys.
At all.
We're not
It's
laughing
not.
here.
It's not.
We're
We're
trained
laughing in support.
professionals.
We're laughing in support.
We're trained.
We're trained professionals. Only we can make this
Grief
funny.
counselors. Grief counselors.
You guys cannot make this funny. Only us.
You know what's so crazy? When I was playing this card game yesterday at the party, one of the cards was like, "What's one thing you think you should never joke about?" And I think that's a great question to ask right now.
That's literally one of the questions written down.
Really?
Is it
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the hardest thing to joke about as a comedian?
the hardest thing to joke about? I mean, I feel like that's not as bad. I feel like beating women, like it's. I'll say I'm not joking about it on the regular, but like you can make it work. You can figure it out. Like we skid the line a little bit right before this, but I think rape is above that. It's like a tier above that. That's hard. That's hard. That's like
That's another
I
one.
can't think of anyone that's made it work. But
Hold on. I think that is hard to joke about in a public setting. If you're doing like a set and you're trying to make it funny, that's a rough one. If you're doing it between you and your mans, if it's you and your guys in the room,
depends on your guys. I don't know. Like I mean, you guys are feeling
It's
something.
like, dude, not me.
Hey, yo, okay.
I mean, we do got Jordan as a friend.
oh my God, our friend Jordan like religiously jokes about doing that to us like daily.
Oh, to your joking about raping your boys. Yeah, that's I don't know why I said it like that. It sounded way too hard. I don't like what I
Like,
just
yeah,
did.
shut the fuck up. I'll put my dick in your mouth. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, fair. Fair.
Yeah, that's
So what else would be harder? Like what's like the hardest thing you think? Like cannot joke
hardest
about it.
thing. I don't know. It's just I feel like you can kind of if you're good, you can get away with pretty much everything. I really think so.
That's fair.
I think it's possible. Like, but if people get mad, you gotta just be like, all right, I fucked up. Like, you gotta accept it. If you're really trying to push the line.
So okay, so you see yourself like being one of those comedians, like if shit
No,
hit the
I'm
fan, you gotta say sorry.
I mean,
You wouldn't take the Dave Chappelle route and just go harder.
I don't know if I'd say sorry, but I feel like I just lay low a little bit. Like if it has to be if I think if I'm saying a good joke or I think it's okay and I'm like this might be a little risky and then it blows up in my face, I feel like I have to eat. I may not be like I'm so sorry, like my mom didn't raise me that way or whatever the stupid shit they say.
You know, one thing I've learned over the years on the internet is like it doesn't matter how you react to cancel culture, they're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Because there's dudes
Sorry
who
doesn't do
put
anything.
apologies and be like, "Oh, that's not sincere."
You should have
Yeah,
thought about
exactly,
it before you
yeah.
said it.
Right, and then there's people
Yeah.
who just lay low, like you said, and they
Yeah.
be like, "Why are you being quiet about
Yeah,
this?"
yeah.
You think
You can't
disappearing is
win.
gonna change our mind?
Yeah.
You can't
And then
win.
there's the people who stand 10 toes, and it's like, "Oh yeah, you're a terrible person. Cancel this guy."
Yeah.
So it's like you can't win with cancel culture.
Yeah.
You just kind of gotta do what you feel is best. And just
Yeah.
keep it going.
And if it's not a big deal, like if I just said a joke and people didn't like it, then it'll blow over. Like if I was doing crazy shit, then it probably wouldn't blow over. If I was Harvey Weinstein, like you said,
What a guy.
I'm not winning that, but
What a guy. I only think about that guy so frequently because my dad used to
So
work.
frequently.
I do think about him frequently.
Okay.
So my dad used to work at Bellevue, right? Which
Okay.
is where like he is hospitalized
Yeah,
because he's sick. He's old. He's sick a lot. And so whenever people that are in like Rikers and stuff get sick, they go to Bellevue.
Yeah.
So my dad used to have to like be in a room 1-to-1 with this guy and like the sick shit this guy used to just say. And like, so you think, because I think a lot of times when people do horrendous crimes, you try to separate that from the person, like R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, but what a singer.
Yeah.
And like maybe he was traumatized, but Harvey Weinstein, this was very much his personality.
Yeah.
And so my dad used to tell me stories like a girl nurse would come in here and like do his blood. And he'd be like, all right, take it from my dick next. Like, just like the stereotypical, like.
That's actually crazy.
Like,
That's actually crazy.
like the stereotypical.
That doesn't even make sense. How's that even gonna make him feel good? Like put a needle in his head. Man's just a sicko. Man's a sicko.
saying shit.
That's insane.
I think his goal was just to have his dick out around women, and like he didn't care about the cost
It
at all.
doesn't matter. That's crazy.
But I thoroughly enjoy thinking about that only because like it really shows you that some people are just sick. Like
Yeah, I guess they are.
some guys are just something that's like not right up here.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna think about that too. He fucking tainted me. It's like Harvey Weinstein sitting in the bed. Just that's crazy.
Because the lore of Harvey Weinstein was just that like any girl actor that ever came in, he was like, all right, we want to work? Here's my dick, like touch
Yeah.
it, or we'll get another one, you know.
Yeah.
And so like it's like I kind of think about it, and when it first came out, I'm like, damn, like how bad was he really? You know, like was he, you know, were some girls like with it or some? No, bro, that nigga was a monster.
bad.
I fully believe that guy was a fucking animal.
Yeah. And if he was that open about it, like he's just in the hospital bed, just saying that
Dude,
shit,
literally
probably everyone
dying.
around them knew, like he was doing, like for sure they knew it.
The guy has cancer, like he's literally dying, and like
Yeah.
as your cells are in your body not doing the right job, you're like, how can I get my dick touched? Like
Has to get one last.
I'm dying. Just
I guess if he's in jail, he's probably he's like yearning for it for a while. He's probably like, damn, I miss the good old days. Like I need this.
But like he's like in the cushiest part of jail, like he's fucking 70 and dying. Like nobody's fucking
That's
with that
true.
guy.
That's true. Yeah.
And he's rich. Like,
Yeah,
he'll just-
yeah.
he'll be like, if you don't touch me today, I'll give you.
He might be able to get people to come visit, right? Does that work?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Dude,
he
the
might be
COs fuck like nothing. Dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn. I didn't even think about Harvey Weinstein in the same setting. Like my cousin was here on an episode one time, and he was like in jail for a long time.
Yeah.
So we had him come talk about jail, and he was like talking about how he was fucking the COs in there. So now I like replace him with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Like,
so much more power.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
The kingpin in
Like
jail.
going crazy.
you know what? Maybe he's not that bad. He's just so used to in jail being like, touch my dick, and
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
do it. That, you know,
Right.
he's just conditioned by jail to think
Yeah,
every
yeah,
profession is like that. Damn. All right, sorry, Harvey. I didn't mean to shit on you.
He's watching this episode like, what the fuck? Guys?
From
My favorite
jail.
podcast.
Fuck
It's shit on
you.
me.
What do you think is something that we've said in the past that we've joked about on this show that would get us canceled in the future? I'm sure we've said it already.
In the future. Damn, I mean, definitely something from this episode.
You think so? I think a couple episodes ago we made that Helen Keller joke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Anne Frank shit too was rough.
Yeah, that was rough.
What were these jokes?
Uh,
We're gonna say them again. Just repeat them every episode until you get canceled.
I mean,
Make sure everyone knows.
Helen Keller one because I'm a firm believer.
Yeah.
There's no way that bitch was blind, deaf.
Oh, there's a
and
big
mute.
conspiracy about her,
And
like,
she did
faking
all of
something.
this bullshit. There's
Yeah.
no fucking way.
And had a healthy relationship with this guy.
There's no fucking way.
Who's the guy? I forget the guy.
I don't know, but like she's a fucking potato. Like how the fuck are you? How are you in? First of all, you're a sick man for being in a relationship with someone like that.
Yeah.
And like she can't consent to anything. Like did they have kids?
She could consent, but I can't make the sounds for her to consent because we definitely get.
It's not yes. I'd say that. She's not saying yes. She doesn't even know how yes sounds.
Just gonna write it down and like
No,
look
I
like a
think
kindergartner wrote it
I
down.
think she was born blind but went deaf later in her life, like 10 years old or something like that.
And she wrote a novel. Like get the fuck up out.
And back in the 1800s, like 10 years old was like 30. Like you fake live half your
Yeah,
life.
yeah, that's true.
You know.
She's a grown woman at that point.
Niggas had whole families at 13.
That's true, yeah. That 15-year-old that came on the oh, I'm not gonna say that. My bad. Hey, yo, whoa,
I
whoa.
love this guy.
Whoa, whoa.
I love this dude, bro.
Whoa.
I love this guy.
My bad. Pretend I didn't say nothing, guys.
Thank God for editing. So don't ask me why. And I don't want to get into the story, but recently I had Googled the age of consent in all countries.
Yeah, that's a rough one. That's,
All right, now I gotta tell you why. I saw a video on TikTok, and this guy was talking about how the age of consent is like fairly recent for like it being changed to what it is today.
yeah.
But then also looked at like other countries, and like Germany is like 14, like 13. And I like went into detail, and like the laws around there are super weird. So like, if you're 13, you can consent to having sex with somebody up until like 17.
Yeah.
But then if you're over the age of 21, so a 21-year-old could still, it's so weird. It's just so So strange.
Yeah, I feel like whoever was inventing those laws were just getting way too specific.
Yeah.
Too many edge cases for that.
It's so fucking horny.
People are so sick.
Like, what if I make this preteen be able to fuck an adult, but they just turned into an adult?
Birthday is next month.
Can you just imagine that, like, congressman, the hearing, and niggas is like, but is that okay? It's just like ideas.
It's like, why are you trying to make this work? You're like 50.
It's like married with
You're not
kids.
getting
Like,
no pussy. Like, you're not
But it got passed, so niggas was like, yes, actually,
Yeah.
yes, that works.
Like, do I foresee my son getting some buns? Yeah, so let's make
Gotta
it
look out
happen.
for your next of kin. Yeah. You gotta make sure.
You know what really scares me in the world? I like how we're like doing none of the prompts. Fuck those prompts.
Yeah.
You know what really scares me in the world? Is how much trouble politicians frequently get in, just across the board, all of them.
Oh yeah.
And like, we trust these guys to like make a law after.
Oh yeah. They're like the worst of the worst. But
Like, didn't that guy that got caught like sending money for the sex acts with a kid, and like doing drugs with the kid? You know
was
what I'm
that?
talking about? Gates, last name? I don't know.
this recent.
Yeah, this was like a couple months ago. But like,
Oh yeah, Matt Gates.
yeah, like just weird shit
Yeah.
like that. How did it feel when like people commit crimes and like have your name? Like, how's that
Yeah.
feel?
I mean, Matt is not that bad. There's this guy I keep seeing him on Twitter who has the exact same name as that guy. And it's always like he's getting like tagged, and he's like, "Bro, it's not me." Like a million, just like, "Guys, please,
fucking
it's not
Please,
me."
you're ruining my life.
I recently also learned that like the president or like a governor in Canada like did crack and like is still in office.
Oh yeah, there was like the mayor of Toronto or something. I remember.
Dude, how do you trust
One
that
day.
guy to like make a law after?
Yeah, they all go crazy though. I don't know.
So,
Yeah,
I think it's so funny when like people be online like you can't like trust like influencers like Cardi B to talk about politics. Like, dude, like
like,
politicians,
the politicians are them. Like Cardi B is a politician. Basically.
She
They're
can
worse.
literally run for
They're
office
worse
later.
than her, pretty much.
bro, our current presidents. Well, our president is going to be inaugurated.
It's just so
Yeah.
funny to me that we trust just literally anybody to make a law.
No, it's just.
But then like political campaigns are about degrading people. Why this guy shouldn't be eligible to do so?
Yeah.
But then like we elect them anyway. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said he's going to make me money, so I think he's not that bad.
I just think that's so funny
That's
to
all
me.
it takes.
It's always like that.
I think instead of doing an election, we should do a raffle. And, like everybody puts their name in a hat,
That'd be fun.
and it gets.
That'd be
Literally,
fun.
imagine
Like,
like you wake
the
up tomorrow.
winner wouldn't want to be the president. Like if you chose me to be president right now, I'd be like, "Fuck no!" Like I got things to do.
Dude,
I don't
you
want to
wanna
be president right now. Like,
Why?
It's a lot of work.
Dude, I would love to. First of all, nothing's getting fixed. Don't think under my 10 years anything getting fixed.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, I could do a shitty job. Sure, I could be like, "Nah, I'm actually good. I'm going to the beach." Like I can't do this podcast as the president. Like during,
you could.
I could do it when I'm running for re-election, but there's a raffle, so there's no re-election.
But once you're president, like it's like so hard to get you out. Like it's like
That's
so
true. But if
hard.
I'm doing nothing, they could like. I feel like Congress could. I don't know how it works, but they could. Like,
I don't know.
yeah, we're back to the politics of it.
Like, hey, do
don't
what y'all got to do.
Yeah, I didn't want this anyway.
Dude, I would do just like straight character based genocide. Like
Okay.
I would be like, let me think of my first order of business as president. What would you do as president, Joe?
I think piggybacking off of what you just said, like, would you
The genocide.
do a mandated survey that everyone has to fill out?
Literally, yes.
And then it's like say, how do you feel about the South? It's the greatest place on the planet. Executed.
Yeah, we don't like the South, but for so many reasons, we just hate them all.
So
just
like,
everyone down
shit
there.
Like that, that's what you do.
Yes, but I think my first thing would be like something simple, like I don't know, like my cousin dips like cookies in juice, like Tropicana juice. It's the most disgusting thing. Do you do that? Yes or no? Execute. It'd be like simple shit like that, you know. And then I would just like
That's not that. Execution is not that simple, no.
no the question,
The question, yeah.
not the means. The
Simple
means.
question.
It means we got to figure it out.
Extreme end.
Yeah, I'd execute them. Like
I mean, I feel like at the end of the survey, we're gonna have all these questions. There's gonna be no one left. It's gonna be like 3 people.
fuck it.
Take it.
You gotta get the master race one way or another. Am I right?
Yeah. What?
You
Master race?
see, you see
I just
how
said yes to whatever you said. I don't know.
you see how
I
we
mean, even the master race between us. What's our common race? Like, there's nothing.
I was more so saying like just to get you to say yes.
Okay, yeah.
And the master
Debating
race
me?
in your case would be.
I mean,
like,
if I was like a German guy, then yeah, I would
You.
be on that. But I feel like Italians are never about the master race.
you know what makes me so mad about this? Let's talk.
Sure.
Not mad. My teacher was Italian. My history teacher. Love that guy.
Yeah,
Shout out Mr. Lilla. Love that guy. But Mr. Lilla was Italian, and Italians are like, in their eyes, the closest. Like Italian law is the closest thing to being a minority ever in history ever. Like we also came here and we were.
No,
poor,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
And
some
we
of
were.
them.
I'm like,
Some of them.
brother.
Hey, spaghettis and
Yeah.
pizzas.
Yeah, I get it. I think back like 100 years ago, that might have been true because they were like I mean, just like the other white people
The
and the
minority of
Irish
white
too.
people,
yeah.
yeah.
It was like the Irish and the Italians were like these dirty white people, but now we're white people for sure.
I
We're white
gotta
people.
thank them. I'm making a spaghetti.
It's just really bothering me. Like, what the fuck is making him do this accent out of just nowhere? This horrible fucking accent.
It needs a little work, but
Yeah.
you'll get there. You'll get there. Keep trying. Keep trying.
Yo, so here's the thing. We have this thing where I made an impersonation of him, but I just went straight to an Italian accent. And I
so long.
And I said like, my name is Jay Sean, and I have trouble expressing my feelings to my friend. And it's like, obviously he doesn't sound anything like that. I just think it's so funny to do a terrible Italian accent.
Oh man,
It is funny.
Dude, what a throwback! That's like throwbacks like episode like 10. Like we haven't done that in fucking so long. Oh my god.
Just gotta do it for the rest of the episode.
Please
No more real
go.
voice.
No, that's gonna stop there.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, remember we used to be, bro. We used to have this thing where we were stuck and just doing. We could only speak at like Eminem
Like rap.
bars.
First, yeah.
Like that was the worst thing I think we've ever done.
I really do not
Probably like our
want to
least
watch that
funniest skit, whatever. But like we literally were like days on end, like just speaking like
Days.
Eminem.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah,
It works for like 5 minutes, and then you're like, all right, wrap this up.
This nigga, bro. I hate this guy.
Bitch, I'm a big gangster.
This is my doorman, Joel.
That
My favorite doorman of all
What's going
time.
on?
And frequently he just comes to interrupt my show just to do
Why
something.
not?
What's going on, dudes?
What's up, Joel?
How's it going?
Talking about porn.
No,
No,
not again.
actually
We actually
not.
tried our hardest this episode to not bring
Yeah,
up porn.
this has
This is
been
a
a
New Year's
porn-free.
resolution to not talk about.
Oh, is that what this is?
topic.
And here you go. Yeah, we frequently bring up porn on this show.
No, I saw the episode. Yeah.
He said, "Yo, I'm familiar."
I gotta go.
All right. It's been a pleasure.
He said, "No porn." All right.
I ain't gonna be here.
This is not my episode. I love that guy. Shout out Joel, man. He's a great dude, bro. Shout out him.
He said, "No porn." I gotta go.
You gotta love Joel, man. All right. So if you could get rid of one group of people
One ethnicity.
in the whole world, who would it be?
Yeah. If I could get rid of them, do they like die a horrible death, or are they just gone? They're just gone.
So it's instantaneous. So it's like Thanos snapping the fingers, but the whole rest of the world knows that you did that.
They know I did it.
Yeah.
So most of them might praise me if I make a good choice. They might. I might make a lot of people happy with this. All right, I'm gonna say this, and I have an answer. I don't have to think about it. And I'll just say I have a lot of friends. So it's gonna be Greek people, but specifically Greek New Yorkers. Greek New Yorkers. So I'm from Queens. There's a lot of Greek New Yorkers.
That's fair.
And if you think Italians are like that, what you just said before, Greeks it's worse. It's much worse. But I have Greek friends, so they're fine. The people I like are good, but
Well, they
they're
have to go
collateral
too.
damage. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
okay, I feel
they understand. They understand.
Well,
They respect it.
I love that question because I never say ethnicity.
Yeah.
I just say group of people.
Okay.
So you could have said child predators. And that
Oh,
would
okay,
have been
nice.
Great.
Well, yeah.
But everyone always
Greek child
goes-
predators. Everyone else is good. Like the rest of them could be good.
The worst of the worst. I used to ask that question on dates. That was like my first date question. And girls were like unanimous to say Indians. And I thought it was so fucked up.
That's
Like unanimous.
That is rough.
I probably have never talked to a girl that hasn't said Indians. It's like unanimous
Oh.
with women that I've dated.
Yeah,
think it's so
I feel like a lot of. I'm not gonna make this general. A lot of girls do hate Indian guys specifically. I don't know what it is. Well, I feel like we kind of know what it is.
No, tell us why, please, Matt.
What's
Tell
it
us.
like?
There's a. Oh, I mean,
Who said that?
you can take it from here. Yeah.
Who the fuck said that?
Oh, man.
There's like a stereotype of Indian guys being like, I don't know. They just don't have the same. When it comes to girls, like
No tact.
no, they're like Western manners. I guess some of them are just like a little bit too blunt, and I don't know.
Do it, Joe.
So, is there an Indian accent coming?
Do the
We
joke.
got the accents on lock here.
Do you want to see? Can I see?
What?
Can I see boob and
Can
vagina?
I see booby in the Nah,
Okay,
those
yeah,
babies.
exactly.
Yeah, this is the episode that cancels. This is it. No, good to know. This is us.
It's the one. Nah, fucking Indian people. Wow, dude.
So hold on before you.
I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, before you do whatever the fuck you're about to
I'm
do.
not gonna go crazy.
So
Yeah.
on the internet right now, like Indians are like the group of people that are like no one likes, right?
Like
Okay,
it's
yeah.
Have you
everybody's favorite
seen
pastime to
anti-Indian content?
Not really.
Oh,
honestly.
okay. I have
Okay.
frequently.
Okay.
So recently there's this Indian influencer girl. She's very nice, and I like her content.
Yeah.
But she was like, there's like a trend going around called the Great Indian Shift, and it's like showing Indians as like younger kids when they were like ugly, and like showing them now like
Okay.
To me, it's still ugly, but like with a button up.
Okay.
And
Sure.
So, so she was like, "Guys, we have to stop participating in this shit, this trend because like it's demeaning and da 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 da." And the fucking comments are just like, "Shut up."
That's rough.
I
That's
seen
rough.
this post recently, right? And I forget exactly what happened. But it was about hating Indian people. Like hating on Indian people, right? And then the top comment was, "Why are you guys so racist to Indian people? This is not right." And the top reply is because y'all stink.
And it probably ratioed so hard. They were going,
Yes, the racist. It's insane.
yeah, it's
And I'm
bad.
not saying I agree or disagree with that comment.
Yeah.
But it's just hilarious how the world has unanimous.
No, it's-
I can't even speak right now.
Yeah.
Decided, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That is a fact. That's the title that they hold.
It's so fucked up because Indians just have such a terrible history.
But then again,
Yeah.
Like they were.
India
like,
is probably the
historically just treated
dirtiest
bad.
place on the planet.
This guy's going to hell.
This is like
you ever
based on
see-
pollution.
He's
Shit,
taking
it was
it so
like-
far.
Have you ever seen those people who play those GeoGuessr games?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Right?
Yeah.
So there was this one guy who's like,
Jesus Christ, bro.
he did a series where he's like picking random places in India and stopping when I find a clean street.
Okay.
And every
Hours
time he clicks on it, he'd be like, "Okay, this looks promising." He does the 180, and then there's just like a fucking landfill just on the street, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, they're
man.
very unhygienic.
Instead of dirty, my brother meant underdeveloped. And this guy,
Underdeveloped.
It's like polluted, I guess. I mean,
it's better than the word dirty, you fucking ass.
yeah, dirty implies
I'm
like.
trying to save us. You
Yeah.
fuck.
It's too late. It's too late to say that. Give up on saving
Like
this.
triple
Give up.
down.
Yeah.
The country itself is dirty.
Yeah. It's just there's so many people that like they almost can't even be clean. I'm not gonna even blame them. I'll save you guys. They have no choice but to be dirty. It's the God-given right to be dirty. But yeah,
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our final episode of FckIsYouTalkin'Bout.
it's my final day as a comedian too.
I hope that you've enjoyed this.
You ever seen those videos of like the Indians doing street food?
Oh yeah, those
And
are
like they'll be like crouched on top of the pot, barefooted,
just flies buzzing
sneezing
around
in their
everywhere. Oh,
hands,
it's rough.
using that same hand to like
rough.
mix the food.
I think I've reacted to a couple of those videos, but there's just so many that it's like, all right, at a certain point, I can't keep doing it. Like, it's just every video is just this.
I will
bad.
say, the one thing that I love about Indians that they're just so hilarious, especially the ones that be like, you ever seen those videos where it's like the scamming Indians, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
and then the person will be scamming them back.
Yes.
Yeah, and they
And
get
he's
pissed
like,
off.
Why
Yeah.
did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it?
Yeah, they got their good moments, yeah.
They have their good moments.
They got their highlights.
As long as not face to face with one, they're good to go.
No, I have a lot of Indian friends, too. I mean, I live where I'm from a predominantly Asian area, so there's a lot of
Nice.
Indian people, right? But they have good food.
I fucked an Indian girl too, so I've done my part.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've done what I could
I don't
do.
know.
I think my answer to your question would have still been the same.
From what? Indians?
Yeah. I think I'm still
Okay.
gonna go with
Jesus
that.
Christ. Yeah, I've asked him before. He
Okay.
has said Indians.
And then after he told me the stipulation, I was like, yeah, I mean,
Said what I said.
I could get rid of violent criminals, but Indians.
hey man,
Got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Jesus Christ.
What's your answer? Was it violent criminals? Is it pedophiles?
Well, so when I was first ever asked this question, it was by my Asian math teacher, and I said Asians just to spite him.
Yeah.
But then he explained to me
I got you.
the stipulation,
trick, yeah.
and I said, "Well, just you and your bloodline."
Yeah, I guess. Entire
If
family,
I
I
can be that
guess.
specific, if I can be more
Might as
specific,
well.
just you and your whole
family.
fucking
Yeah.
anyone who's ever had
Young
contact
children,
with
innocent young
Share
children.
genes with you.
you. What do you guys think the worst genre of man is? So, like, not race
man.
specific.
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Before you
no.
get crazy.
The fresh and
Greeks
fit
again.
type of dude,
Greeks again.
like the alpha male type.
Oh
of
yeah, they're just annoying. As
You think you don't like those guys?
They're the worst. Either,
Okay.
either them or like the mics of the world.
Oh, fuck.
Who's Mike?
That was gonna be your answer.
Damn. No, it wasn't. But like, just every time we bring Mike up, I'm just like, wow, what a pull. Please explain to him who Mike is,
Who's Mike?
because you have a close relationship with the guy.
Mike was our old manager from where we were working previously,
Yeah.
and he liked little kids.
Okay.
Every time
Is that-
little kids came in that looked a little bit developed for their age, he would always make inappropriate comments. And
Very
A little
uncomfortable.
bit developed. What does that mean? Like they were
like let's say they were like
boys and girls?
13. I mean, honestly, it didn't matter because he like touching us too.
He was
He was a
touching you
weird
guys.
dude.
You
He was our manager.
What job was this? What
This
job?
GameStop. We sold at GameStop.
How old were you guys? This was a few years ago.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago.
I got you.
Yeah.
He touched you. He touched everyone. He had no
He
discrimination.
was like rub your shoulder. Like,
Okay,
Right,
that's,
right,
that's
right,
loud.
right.
At GameStop too. That's like, all right. Hey.
Yeah, it's
Slow
very
down, buddy.
inappropriate. It's very-
he was the guy that you picture working at GameStop.
Okay, I got
like,
you.
like-
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now he's I don't know if he's engaged, but he has a child with someone who
Okay.
he met before she was the age
Of age.
She was of age.
Okay. How old
She's
is he?
currently like 19, 20. But,
Yeah,
and he's 30.
Okay. Yeah.
They've been dating for like 4
Yeah. Okay.
years.
Yeah, they've been
This
dating
is
for
this is a
4
good
years.
answer. This is a good. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually did like some investigative work. I was like,
Yes. yes.
because her page came up on my suggested, and I was like, I wonder. Went on her picture, saw a picture from when she would have been 16, and he was in the comments with heart eyes, and I was like,
Oh God.
Nah.
Oh man.
that's kind of crazy, man.
Classic Mike, man.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So I don't know. Who would I rather have, him or Harvey Weinstein? Oh my! If I had to pick one to go to jail, I guess because he personally afflicted me, and I've seen the damage that he's done in real time.
Yeah, Harvey's just a mythical figure. He's
Yeah,
he may
like-
not be real. I don't know. Harvey, Mike
But
is
this
right
guy,
there.
yeah, this guy, I've seen it. I've seen his work. You know, I'm
Yeah.
scared.
That's kind of, but that's like that's I feel like there's less of them than there is like the fresh and fit kind of guys who are. Well, they're
fair.
worse. I'm about to make.
What
I'm
makes them worse? Talk to me.
No, the Mike kind of guys are worse.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying there's less of them, but they're worse. So it might even out with more of the less worse people.
That's fair.
So
I'm gonna get more specific.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all the way down to like car guys, any car guy.
yeah,
A liberal car guy, a Republican car guy, anybody who just thoroughly enjoys cars. And you know, my good friend Renee, he's gonna have to go. But
they're kind of annoying. I could
I
give
hate
you
those
that.
fucking guys.
It's kind of annoying.
I cannot stand
It's
those
kind of
fucks.
annoying.
You bought a fucking 10-year-old car for like
Yeah,
$3,000.
you mod it out. Yeah,
You spent $20,000. You could have got a brand new
Yeah,
fucking
what is
car.
this? Yeah,
And then they'll be like, "Oh, look at my car that goes super
Yeah.
fast in New York City, where I can't drive anywhere
yeah,
at
yeah.
all. I can only go 30 miles an hour, but it can go 120.
theoretically.
Like fuck you, dude. Like I
Talking
hate
about
those
taking it
guys.
to the track. I was like, where's this track that you guys are taking the shitty car to?
And I think like the final boss of those guys would be like Dominican guys that are deep into their car because they're so fucking obnoxious about it. Their speakers, their back seat is just speakers. There's no back seat. It's the passenger seat. Even the passenger
Yeah.
seat might be a speaker, but it's passenger seat, driver's seat.
Yeah,
The fucking speakers as big as these chairs.
yeah.
And then they fucking blast it through every neighborhood. I've never
Yeah.
felt like such an old man until fucking
It's like
Dominican.
we could hear it right now if they drove by. Yeah.
And it fucking vibrates the whole
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, I literally hope that your fucking brakes cut out and you just die on the highway today.
And they don't have jobs. They just drive around all day. They don't.
Bro,
They have nowhere to
literally.
go. They have nowhere to go.
Yeah,
that's-
Now they work at
That's
T-Mobile.
annoying.
yeah. So Dominicans,
nice.
this one was for you.
Nice. We've eliminated a bunch of people today. This is kind of nice. We've cut down the
So who's
world.
still here?
Who's still watching? As you,
This is how the big guy
Short-term.
must have felt, you know, in 1942.
well, the big guy.
Yeah. You know, like when you think about eliminating people, he's like him and Stalin are like the two guys that did it the best.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
like the most
Well,
efficiency.
Like
You
back,
know who did it the best though?
Who?
Genghis Khan.
I was about to say back in the day,
Yeah.
back in the real day.
I guess like for proportion of his.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a he was a
But,
rough.
but I have read that Genghis Khan killed so many people that the O2 levels went lower in the atmosphere for like a short period of
Single-handedly
time.
saving global warming. Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw what was coming. He foresaw the population
got
issue.
you.
Right.
I got you guys.
And he also conquered so much that the majority of the East has some of his blood in them.
Yeah. There's like everyone's a descendant of him.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like a pro and a con because dude, guy got so much pussy, but at the same time, it was like not the best, you know,
What's not the best about it?
not the highest quality. Like in the tier of women, right? When you're breaking it down by cultural groups, right?
Sure.
Is Asian at the top for you?
I wouldn't say it's at the top, but it's not at the bottom. It's like,
Right. So I said not the best. I didn't say the worst. I said not the best.
all right, we tread a nice line there. We got,
Now, had
we
he
made it
not-
through. We made it through.
He dominated all of Latin America. Dude would have been like the fucking king of kings.
I mean, but what year was that? I don't even know if there was Latinas back then. Like, it was like native people in the.
Oh yeah, it was his
Is-
name.
it
you
may
want
have
to know
been
what's
just-
so interesting is that history, because I'm a history major, right?
Okay.
So boring. But the cool parts about history is that you get to learn, like get to fill in the gaps of all this stuff.
Yeah.
So population exists in the East, but it also did exist in Latin America at the time. The theory is that there was an ice bridge that connected the Arctic to what is now
Russia?
Canada.
Yeah, that like the.
Yeah, Russia and Canada.
Yeah.
It was a bridge in Siberia,
Yeah.
and it's melted now. But
Yeah.
that people once walked
Yeah.
and walked down But it's like a historical like phenomenon because they would have had to walk down.
Yeah, over thousands of years they came down all the way. Yeah.
Right, but evidence suggests that people were there 500 years earlier than they would.
Oh, so like, where did those people come from?
Yeah, type shit. Kind of cool, right? Cool shit.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Cool shit. But yeah, all that to say, if Genghis Khan was in Latin America,
If he was going crazy. Yeah, he
dude,
would've-
what a fucking guy, man.
But then he would have, I guess in your mind, tainted the future generation. So then
Ah,
Latinos
fuck.
wouldn't be the same as they are now. It'd be
Well, he would just
like
he would be also Latin American if he was over there. It would have been hard for him to travel by horse to Latin America.
Oh, okay, I guess
in
what you're
the
saying. If he
time.
started in Latin America, he was
Yeah,
just
yeah, if
the
he-
Genghis Khan of Latin America.
Yeah, if he was Genghis-Ko Elcano.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
El Cano.
And
Nice.
His name would probably been Genghis Khan. Because, like, in the South American countries, like, they're the Mayan and
Yeah.
whatever.
Incan,
the Aztecs.
Aztec.
They
Yeah.
had, the Aztecs, they had some, like, weird-ass names that some people still have.
nice.
Yeah, like, the girl who played America Chavez in The Multiverse of Madness?
I mean,
her,
I can
her
picture.
name, her name is, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Chidel.
It's not Chavez? So
No.
it's Mexican to me. She's not Mexican?
She is Mexican, but like
Oh.
her ancestry is
Right.
Aztec.
They gave her like an
Yeah.
authentic like Aztecian name.
Rah, rah. All this shit we
Well.
make up as people. Was made up shit.
Nice.
Her real name, and I dare you to pronounce it.
He picks on me because I'm like, shit. It's not Gomez? Oh,
last
that's
name-
the character.
No, her last name is
the easy part.
Gomez. But look at her first name.
Oh, yeah, that's some shit. Yeah, that's some Mayan shit.
Zocatil or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to.
I think it's Xochitl.
Zochito. Okay.
I think so.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I like the way you said that. That sounds
Nice. Yeah,
right. That sounded weird. I don't know why I said that.
He's
But
the Spanish one
yeah.
here.
But yeah.
Anything with an X and O, that's just immediate.
Right. But like a lot of stuff was spelled like that. During the
Yeah.
Mayan
No, that's
Empire.
definitely like a Native American, like South American name.
Who when you get on, right? When you get famous and rich and just can Harvey Weinstein your way through life, who are like your top 3 celebrities that you're gonna go after?
That I'm gonna go after.
Romantically, not
Yeah. Like all right. Well, we started off with Harvey Weinstein, and then we're
Yeah,
making it.
that was a little
romantic.
rough way to ask the
okay.
question.
Okay, you're saying I am of the status of these celebrities. I can.
Yes.
I feel like some of them are married though, so I can't.
Yeah,
don't
whatever.
matter.
Do you respect the sanctity of marriage?
I mean, I guess. I
What a
don't know.
loser.
How you guys say? True love exists, guys.
No,
Don't
I've-
ruin
It does, but you
Don't-
also like just get your
No. I mean, I guess you're right. I could attempt.
If they allow you to, then that's.
I mean, I
not
guess
true
I could attempt to break up a marriage. Like this, it's up to her if she wants to break up her own marriage.
Right.
so, you know.
Listen, at the end of the day, the person outside the marriage cannot break up the marriage because if they're seeking, then it's already broken.
I could agree with that. I could
Does
agree
it
with
say that in
Wise
the,
words.
the
wise
Hebrew
words.
version of the Bible?
The Torah,
No, like adultery is bad, but like
Just making
it's
sure.
it's worse on the person committing it that's in the relationship because you have no ties to anybody. They do, and they decide to do it. So it's like, okay,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I just gotta cut you down for being Jewish once an episode.
that's fine.
My
You
brother.
Jewish?
Yeah,
Nice.
get him.
What am I supposed to do? I said Greeks, bro. I'm not gonna have to Jew.
He's like, I know better than to do that one.
Everyone thinks I'm Jewish anyway online, so I can't even. I could probably.
You can definitely get away with
No,
it.
I could pretend.
Just
But,
throw yarmulke on and just say, hey guys,
right
I
on,
made
yeah.
that joke because I am also
guys, I've converted.
of faith.
Found my roots. No, what
Crazy
was?
how most white comedians are Jewish people.
Yeah, there's a lot of. That's why I think they assume because like in New York, especially, it's like
Yeah.
you're a white guy, you look Jewish, you're in New York.
Yes.
You know, you're.
And now we're
you're-
teetering in the line in which
Yeah.
we could get canceled.
Yeah.
I fear.
Oh,
No,
this
don't
is this is the.
This is where we stop.
This is where I draw the line. Well, I only feel safe because you are Jewish, and I feel like I can
yeah.
always like.
And I'm basically half Jewish. So
There
it's
we
like,
go.
It's 1.5.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, it's fine. I can finally say what I want.
Yeah.
No,
Let me
but-
tell you about business. No. So talk to us. Who are these married girls that you?
Oh, sorry.
Rip from
I
their
forgot the
husbands.
original question. It was the Jews infiltrated my mind here.
As they do the rest of history.
What do we okay, this is actress. What's her name? I'm trying to get you guys not canceled here. We're trying to.
No, go for it.
Yeah, please.
Apologize later.
There's a girl. She's like 40 maybe. I think her name is Alessandra Daddario. I think. Do you know
Oh
what
yeah,
she like?
Daddario. Yeah.
Daddario.
Where have I seen her?
I don't even-
The movie with The Rock. Where,
I
like,
don't even know a
those
single
earthquakes
movie I've seen
happening.
her.
You ever seen
Oh,
that
like
movie?
2012 or something like that.
Yeah, you ever seen that movie?
The Rock was not in 2012.
I don't know. Oh,
It
it
was
was
something
like.
like
Skyscraper, where he's like jumping
May,
between skyscrapers.
I don't know. I can't think of a single movie I've seen her in, but I just saw her one. I was like, this woman's gorgeous.
That's the one that I saw her on that one, and I was like, man, she's 40. She's about to be 40. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You've seen her before, though.
Turn the camera.
It's called San Andreas.
Oh, San Andreas. I've never seen.
Oh
that
yeah,
movie.
yeah, I've heard of that movie.
This is
Brave of you to assume I've seen a rock movie. Pass. Oh, her. She's been in a bunch of stuff. She's funny.
and she shows her body sometimes.
Oh wait, that's my girl. Come on, please.
He said, "Don't be disrespectful, nigga."
Hey, listen, hey, come on. No, but she looks great. I mean, she looks good for, of course. Like if I could picture my wife looking that good at
She
that
has
age.
like very stunning blue eyes.
I was
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
wait to put the picture here and just have him just Hitler's version of a white woman. But go ahead, continue.
I gotta pick more shit.
It's 3. You gotta give me
Damn, 3? Fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna get your dick wet when you're on, bro. It's like
Oh man,
you live the
3.
dream.
I mean, I think Sydney Sweeney looks good. I don't know if I'll choose her, but I'm on the spot. I gotta
All right.
I gotta pick one. I don't want to pick her, but put me on the spot, guys.
You have to throw in a minority. Like, please don't make us edit this. And,
No, I don't need to throw in a minority, but I will.
He said
I don't
no.
need to. I think it'd be more racist to put one in just because you wanted me to.
That's
He
fair.
has a point.
All right, go ahead.
Sure.
Just continue.
You know, I like that. It's not pandering to the
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair.
But I will just because. I mean, I think Rihanna can get it for sure, but
Okay.
I don't
Even
think I
after 2
could.
kids,
Yeah, yeah.
it changes you, dude.
I mean, I guess you're right, but I don't know.
Rihanna.
I'll take it. I guess can I take Rihanna like 20 years ago? Can I like reverse her age?
Hmm.
Like I'm so rich, I can revert. I can like
20 years.
I can reverse things.
She like, how old is Rihanna?
Hey, wait. Let's
right.
do the math. Let's do the math real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah,
15 years ago. 15
She would
years.
have been 16.
Oh wait, oh, listen, oh. Like to apologize. I was not raised this way.
Rihanna 20 years ago was when she came on the scene.
It's 16 years ago.
That's
Or
why I feel
no,
like she been here so long. Cause
she's been there for a while. Yeah,
yeah, like
Yeah.
like our whole lives, bro. Yeah.
I love to talk about Rihanna because nobody ever remembers when Rock Nation tried to market Rihanna as an emo punk girl, and she didn't come out singing like
When was this?
sex is. Her first song was, just remember Disturbia?
Oh, yeah,
Disturbia,
yeah.
emo punk.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Remember Shut Up and Drive? Shut Up and Drive.
Yeah.
Drive. Emo punk. That whole first album was emo punk.
Hmm.
She's in her cover is her, like the silhouette of her, butt ass naked, but like all her songs like punk rock.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers that, but I love that.
I mean,
version
I
of
guess
Rihanna.
it's like in my mind, it's not so punk rock that it's that different from what she makes now. It's like definitely different, but it's not like she was like.
But then her
like,
very next album, they were like, "Oh, let's push this
Yeah,
Caribbean
yeah,
girl
yeah,
who
yeah.
like is all about sex and she wants
Yeah.
to fuck you out of nowhere,
She just wanted to shut up and drive.
literally." And now,
Got her ass shaken out.
yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I mean, it worked out for her, so I guess they knew what she needed to do.
Because I would not
did.
listen to Rihanna today. She was talking about fucking Disturbia, and the fucking video was disturbing. It was her with the fucking tarantulas and the spiders.
Oh, well, that's great.
You remember that?
I remember that. That was a long time ago.
She hasn't released an album in 9 years.
Yeah, I was about to say I haven't heard a new Rihanna song in a long
She
time.
doesn't have to. She makes all this money off of makeup. I wouldn't release music either.
Oh yeah, she doesn't need to. She's a mom now.
She sings her kids to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't got
Lullabies,
shit, but,
yeah.
You know, a lot of people be feeling for someone. I'm cool. I think she did what she had to do, and we chilling.
Yeah, I feel like at a certain point, if I was one of the like super pop stars, at a certain point, I'd be like, all right, I'm hanging up the cleats, guys. No more songs. It's too much.
I respect that.
What's your guilty pleasure Caucasian song? And then we'll go to your guilty pleasure minority song.
You know, let me just go down my list. real quick.
Caucasian song.
I have 2.
I feel like
We talked about this, but I'm gonna try to give a different answer
Okay.
than what I gave you.
I'm gonna do the same one because
Okay.
I'm just one drum. I'm gonna go with I Write Sins Not Tragedies.
Okay,
That's like
that's a good song,
That's
yeah.
like a classic.
that's a good song. Yeah,
I chime in. That's like fucking
it's great. Yeah.
But I also think my favorite, like if I had to like listen to one song for the rest of my life, it would be Taylor Swift. You Belong with Me.
If you have to listen to one song, this is not just Caucasian songs. This is one song for the rest
No,
of
no,
your
no.
life.
That's like my
Okay.
one Caucasian song.
Okay.
I would die like if I had to listen to Taylor Swift every day. But I'm saying like if I had to pick
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Caucasian
yeah,
song
that's it. Yeah,
to
yeah.
survive history, I'm the last remaining survivor. And I'm erasing Caucasians from history.
Okay.
Which
You
I
want to
would do.
keep one piece of their.
And I want to keep
culture.
one piece of their lineage.
Okay.
I would say
That's nice of you. I appreciate that. That's great.
I would
Thanks.
say Taylor Swift.
Okay.
You
I don't
Belong
know
with
if I
Me.
like the choice. I mean, it's a fine song. I
don't
don't
like
dislike it. No, it's
You
a good
Belong
song.
With Me?
It's a good song, but
I never wanted to be. I've never liked the country version of America, but I've never wanted to be from the country so
yeah,
bad.
yeah. Is that even like considered a country? I feel like that was after she like de-countryfied herself a little bit.
No, that was like her first.
Oh, maybe it was for the first album. Yeah,
that was
yeah.
like
Like,
the first album, mainstream
like
song.
teardrops on my guitar plus that one.
It
or
made it to
whatever.
fucking MTV. So it was like
Yeah,
everywhere. And like the video is like she's in like a hometown kind of area.
I
Like
see.
we get deprived of that in New York City because we don't have a hometown, you know? We
Yeah.
don't get like the fucking prom football
Yeah, no,
game.
it's a little bit different. Like homecoming, like
We all just get like our dick sucked in the staircase. Like that's like us. Like that's like our
that's our homecoming.
common denominator.
Yeah,
though.
Like we don't get like homecoming dances and shit, you know?
Yeah, no, it's a
Fucking
little bit
sucks.
different. The balls. I mean, I feel like some of those are kind of. In the South, they do some kind of borderline racist stuff, like these like pageants at like the
Yeah.
like plantations and stuff.
But
They do.
yo, hold the what are they called? You never heard of those? They're called something like bella gown.
Bell. There's like the belle of the ball. It's like a. It's
Something
like
like
a. It's like the homecoming queen of the ball, I think,
Yeah,
maybe, or
we'll
something
Google
like that.
the
I
shit,
don't
but they're like plantation themed.
know. Yeah.
And
That's
one
kinda
of the-
crazy.
One of the girls that was on The Bachelor, like got in so much trouble.
Oh, I think I
because
remember that,
She
yeah.
did
Yeah.
that, and like they had to like. That's when they started putting black people on The Bachelor.
Yeah, they're
I've never done
hey,
it.
next season.
I think it's so funny the timeline of The Bachelor. The Bachelor is like strictly marketed to like middle-aged white folk.
Yeah.
And then this girl did a racist thing, and then people were like, "All right, here's a black."
We'll give you
Jesus.
one. We'll give you one.
All right,
Stop
guys.
complaining.
Like,
Yeah, but it's like accepted down there, like the.
talk to me, Joe.
Yeah.
Man. Do you remember the answer I gave you before?
No, I really listen when you talk.
We're just looking up
I don't
white
know.
white albums to.
I
read
was
for
looking
some-
through all my songs to see the white artists, and I was like,
It was a song I never heard of. That's the thing. But then you sung it, and I had heard of it.
Okay.
I don't know, but the only thing that's coming to my head is, if I could write you a song to make you fall in love.
Cooler than me.
It's
That's the only one
It's a
that's
good
coming to
song.
my
Yeah.
head.
It's a good one.
It's a good
That's
song.
awesome. That song is timeless, and I will listen to it all the time.
I feel like in my mind, Mike Posner, who sings that, might be half black. So this might not even count. But he's very white though.
He looks very white.
Yeah.
Remember that song, I Love College by Asher Roth?
Oh,
I
yeah.
do
I
vaguely remember
love
that.
college. Oh, man, that dude was so
remember that.
cool. And then he
remember-
just fell off the earth.
Yeah, no, there's like one hit wonder. I think that song came out when my first year in college, but I didn't hear about it until like years after. I was like, what the heck? Like, this is a perfect. It was like my theme song. I didn't even know it existed. But
What is one experience that you think every guy shares but won't verbalize it?
I won't verbalize
Yeah,
it.
let's verbalize it.
I feel like every guy has been hit on by a gay guy before and has like enjoyed like the attention.
Okay.
He's been like, you've been like, oh, it's nice that someone's appreciating me.
Okay,
like,
I
it's
see what
not
you're saying.
Yeah, not like, damn, like
Could I be gay?
my world could be, my world could change in a minute if I accept this. But no, but
What's
it's
the
like,
original question.
What? What is a universal experience you think every guy shares but won't say it?
Okay. So you talking about getting hit?
yeah, like every guy's been like kind of hit on by a gay guy, and you're
Yeah,
like,
100%.
you're like, that's nice that someone appreciates me.
That's fair.
You know, you don't want it.
Yeah. It's good for the ego because like, damn, I look so good. I could be a gay guy.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
yeah,
Because nobody will talk about this, but this is not my experience. But
yeah.
well, this is not the one I'm going to volunteer. But
Like
every dating
disclaimer.
app, if you're a man on a dating app, a trans person or a gay person will swipe on you, and they
Oh,
will
yeah,
make a
for
pass,
sure.
and they will be adamant about it,
Yeah,
and it's nice. It's nice.
it's nice
know.
to get some attention.
It's nice to know you want it.
You know,
But I will never do it.
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Forbidden fruit.
I'm.
Not fruit. It's not very fruity.
All right, Matt. All right, Matt. Is there more you want to say, Matt?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think mine is gonna be on the same wavelength, but doing something gay that's not with the intention of it being gay. So like doing like something that could be perceived as gay, but it's not gay.
I feel like you need an example for this.
I will tell you my story. When I was a child, my very first time ever about to have sex, I was so scared because I had just hit puberty. My
Yeah.
dick was bushy, like, you know, it's
Yeah.
a fucking bush. So I had like probably what Joe has on his chin on my dick. As a kid. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
And I was like talking to my cousin who had sex, and I was like, dude, like, do you think she's gonna fuck me? He's like, bro, it's okay, like she's gonna fuck you. And I was like, I'm just asking her. And I asked her, she was like, I prefer shaved. I was like, fuck, I've never shaved
Yeah.
at 13 years old. So I'm like, when I lost my virginity.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, bro, I'm so scared. And he helped me shave my dick.
Oh, he helped you shave.
He helped me shave.
How old is your cousin? How old
Like
is
a
he at
year
the time?
older than me.
Okay, so it's just. I think that's fine. It's just two boys, you know, experiencing the joy of.
Two dudes. was like,
But if he was well, okay,
when you say that he hold your dick and we're like,
he didn't
Did he
shave my whole
go?
dick.
Did he go under? Did he like? He went like
Okay.
on a
He
sliding
held it
chair, like
under the balls?
like
I
the
gotta
mechanic
clarify
garage.
this
He
further.
slid under. Yeah.
I had to clarify this further. He didn't shave my entire dick.
Okay.
He cut like the top a little bit. He was like, okay, so take some scissors, you trim it,
he
and
was
take
like-
the razor, and you shave it. He was like, all right, I'm out of here.
Oh, so he just like tug you the ropes.
Yeah.
He wasn't like with a mirror, like from all
Yeah,
sides.
yeah, he was
again.
like, ah, this looks
wait,
good.
so, like, was your dick
Nice.
in your pants and like you just showed the bush?
Nah, my whole dick was out. Took my like underwear
So,
on my
wait,
ankles.
so like,
I was butt ass. I was like butt
was
ass
your shit
naked.
just there and then he was going around it, or like did he like hold it down to make sure you knew what was going on?
Let's do a
Live
diagram.
example, yeah. Oh yeah.
So this is my dick right here, right? It's my dick curve.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I see.
The hair grows about like up here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
He pulls it, he trims it,
Okay.
shaves it.
So he was like grabbing. He was.
Yeah,
pulling-
I'll do the
okay.
rest. Okay.
Yeah. He threw the razor. He's like, do the rest, nigga.
Okay. So it was
I feel
multi-step.
like everyone has an experience where they've done something like Like if somebody would have walked in on us, they'd be like, all right, this is so fucking gay.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm helping.
Wait, he paid me. Oh
He's out of
shit.
trouble, you know.
Yeah,
But yes,
get
I thought I
that.
would take that story to my grave, but I haven't. I've shared it.
That's just bonding time between family members. That's it's normal stuff.
Talk to me, Joe.
Something that I think everyone has shared, but just won't. Man, I don't know. Those are really good ones.
I think you need a non-gay. Ours are two. We're just hovering on this gay
Just
idea.
gay.
We need a non-gay.
Niggas do gay shit and won't say nothing.
Damn. I mean, I should just stay in the same realm.
I
Go for
guess.
it.
I
Every
guess.
guy jokes gay with his mans all the time.
Yeah.
But we say that,
Yeah.
We're very open about being gay with one another.
Yeah, but like when the bitches come around, you don't do that. Well, actually, you might do, you might do that. You
Yeah,
might
we
do
still,
that.
Yeah.
It's a rough one. It is a
It
rough
tames
one.
down a little bit, but it's still there.
You know what? I found out that over time, a lot of the nasty habits you have when you're by yourself, you share with other people.
Okay.
And it's not a thing people openly talk about. So when you hear it, you're like, oh, I too have also experienced that.
This is about to be disgusting.
Yes.
You had to preface it.
No.
This is about to be disgusting.
I'm really
I wipe my
being
ass
really
with
broad.
my hand. No, you're still
I'm
Whoa,
being
hey,
really
okay.
broad. I'm being really broad, like just about like stuff about your body and like let's say you're doing masturbation and shit like that, like stuff like oh yeah I did this and then clean up and or like I nutted so hard it went up and came down on my face or something, like shit like that.
That's a good example. You think every guy's nutted on himself? Like
You know,
close enough to his face?
I've
where it's
heard enough
uncomfortable?
stories that I think most people have almost nutted on their face or have nutted on their face.
You ever nutted on your own face, man?
Both faces turned to me. No. I don't think I have, honestly. I think. Oh, this is actually a controversial opinion I have. I really only masturbate on the toilet. Like,
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
I it's so easy to clean up. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah, you just turn
so
around.
I don't like I'm never like on my bed just like I'm never at risk because it's not gonna ricochet off the toilet and like that'd be way worse.
That's fair.
I think my most comfortable position masturbating is laying in bed.
Yeah, on the
Yeah, I
bed.
get it.
Yeah, you're
I get
missing
it's
out,
comfy.
dude.
No, I know what you mean. It's
clean
definitely
up.
It's
comfy.
just so annoying to
Yeah,
clean up.
it's just like I don't want to deal with this. I think when I was younger, maybe I did it more like that. But then I was like, I'm a grown man. I gotta.
I'm not scared to say it. I nutted one time. Probably was like maybe 17, 16. Shit was so furious that it grazed my eye.
Ooh.
I saw it come up, and I was like, "Please God!" Like I prayed in that like slow mo,
millisecond.
and it fucking like grazed me,
Nice.
and like
Close call.
had to clean it off from my ear and shit.
The Trump
it was
ear
fucking-
shot.
I was
Yeah.
telling this
Yeah, literally.
yesterday. There was one day that my family was just gone for the whole day from like the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep.
Nigga was
right?
depleted of fluids.
Nigga, I was
Those
on
days
a
go crazy,
marathon. I had beat it like 7 times in a row,
7
bro. And like in the middle of that marathon, because like the more you masturbate, the less semen you have, right?
Yeah.
But like for some reason on round 3 or 4, like I just recharged. And I felt like Mario in Mario Sunshine. Like he goes in the
damn.
water, replenishes shit.
No nerd.
They fucking beat the shit. This shit said.
God
And
damn.
I was like, no.
Around what time did you do it again? After that, like, around what time was that?
Nigga,
Yeah, that
I
was
don't
that
know.
fourth?
I just remember like I was
Because if you nut in your own face and you jerk off 3 more times, you're fucking like just deplorable
No,
human.
I honestly don't remember because I just cleaned up. I mean, it's my own cum. It's not like another nigga came in my face and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that's not what happened.
We got it. We
But
got
like
it.
I was just going. It was just one of those days where I was just like so horny. Like I'm watching TV and then something comes up like a commercial.
You
And
gotta jerk it.
Yep. I'm like,
And you have
Yeah.
the space, yes.
Yeah, when the house is free,
Was that like the
it'd
max
be a
time
crime
you
to not
jerked
do.
off?
In a row. I think that.
What does
I'm
in a
pretty
row
sure-
mean though? Like
I'm
just
pretty-
one day or
I would say just one day,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just
Okay.
like consecutive.
In one shift.
okay, one shit. Clock in, clock out. Yeah.
Well, that it has to be more. It has to be more than 7. The most
That's a lot.
The
I don't think
most
I.
I
fucking
fucked in
animal.
a day was 7 times.
Okay.
This guy's an animal. Yeah, he used to get like abused by this one girl.
Okay. She had a quota to fill, and you had to make sure it
It was
was.
draining me.
Okay.
I felt like a fucking skeleton.
But if you knew you could replenish the fluids at a certain point, your body's been through it enough. You were training for this day. You were
Right.
your destiny. Yeah.
She used to use him like a little cow. He used to get
Yeah.
milked.
Right. We would finish fucking, and then after we finished fucking, we were like, instead of cuddling, she would just start putting her pussy like, doesn't my pussy sound mad wet? Don't you want to be inside of it? I'm like, why you
Give it a
coaxing me?
second.
Why you
Dude,
coaxing me? Because now my dick get hard again. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's hot.
At a certain
What's
point.
the most amount of times you jerked off in a day, Matt? 7 is fucking
I don't think
insane.
it's. I think it may be 4 at most, and I
Yeah.
can't even remember that. Like I'm
I'm
just
gonna
guessing.
hover around 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. So at a certain point, it's just like, what am I doing? Like, I need to see Jesus at this point.
There's
I don't have enough
choice.
time. Yeah, it's a duty. I'm like going to war. I
My
can't.
craziest masturbation came from when I was hitting puberty and finding myself.
Yeah.
Because now, like, I mean, we talked about this. I barely masturbate now. Like probably like twice a week, maybe.
I usually do like once a day. But it's almost like it's
Thank you.
less enjoyment from it at a certain
Thank
point.
you.
Why
More
is
like,
that?
let's get this out the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, I'm just like, all right.
We had another guest here. I was like, how many times you jerk off a day? He was like once a week. I was like, dude, like, I'll do it maybe twice a day if I'm really feeling.
Yeah, some
I'm
weeks
saying?
I'm like, I'm in the mood right now. So
Gotta practice.
I'll treat myself after lunch. I'll have
Treat myself.
nice dessert.
At this BLT,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
feel good.
No.
good day.
When it comes to when I do masturbate, that'd be it. Like it'd be like, having a really good time right now. I think I'm gonna whack.
How can we make this better? Let's go.
How can I just climb back?
Right. I'll be editing on my computer, and I could
Oh.
be like busting down some good ass food.
Hold on. After you edit an episode between you and I, or a gaming clip, you
I
just.
didn't say that.
What are you editing?
It could be anything.
It's only based on what you do.
Right.
When you do your own music, you be like, this sounds so good. I'm about to.
Nah, it'll just be like when I'm like in my like peak serotonin. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go beat it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
You might as well keep it going. I mean, I guess it's all. I also do sometimes when I'm feeling bad. I'm like, I got to cheer myself up a little bit. So it goes both ways, like when you're depressed or happy.
It's a little stroke.
You know,
just-
as much as I talk about just being just a hornball in the show, whenever I'm sad, I just can't jerk it.
It depends the sadness type. Like if I don't know, like if I'm sad over like a girl or something, then I think I can do it. Or,
So, like, if grandma
no, maybe
passes-
I can. I'm actually trying to think.
All right, so if grandma dies, or
So my grandma did die a few months ago. And I didn't do it that day.
Okay.
I was sad.
Okay.
It was out of
In honor.
respect. It was out of respect more so. I was like, I can't be doing that. But I physically was capable of it. I could have done it.
okay.
It depends.
Now, before the show ends, we do want to give you an opportunity to talk about your comedy. We did just.
Oh yeah.
So I got you. We had some questions where it was like. Let me look. Sorry,
Yeah, take it.
it's been such a.
Does what we just talked about count as talking about porn? Did you guys break your New Year's resolution, or we held
Nah,
off?
no.
No, that wasn't porn. That was
No, we've broken down like categories.
Okay,
We've
I
broken
got
down
you.
some
I
shit.
got you.
Let's talk about masturbating.
That's true. That's skidding the line. That's as far we're gonna go.
We're in that gray area.
Nice. We'll take it.
All right. So, how would you categorize your brand of comedy?
That's a good question. I mean, it's a lot of roasting stuff, I guess. It's like you making fun of. I do a lot of reacting to videos online, making fun of it. It's like I don't know. It's fun. I'm not like roasting them. Like there's been times where I get my video taken down for bullying or something. I
hate that.
And it's like sometimes I get it. I'm like, all right, but sometimes like it's not that bad. So I try to like be right on that line where like sometimes it could get taken down, but it's really not that bad. It's not like I'm going crazy on these people, but it's like fun bullying. You know what I mean? It's just like I feel like everyone, even the people I'm making fun of, sometimes they're like, all right, I was doing something stupid. Like I get it. So really, they don't get mad that often, but.
I'm just thinking like that's probably what the people that are on trial for like people that bully and kill themselves. Like, it was just fun bullying.
Wasn't that
like,
bad? Yeah. Come on, it was light.
It was both laughing.
Yeah.
Was she not big? Like,
Yeah.
let's get down to the facts. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how did you start incorporating food? I know you do a lot of content with food.
So I would make fun of a lot of food. Like that was part of the thing. Like people would make some stupid ass recipe and I'd make fun of it. And then I was like at a certain point where sometimes people would comment, they'd be like, "You've never tried this. Like, how could you make fun of it?"
Make sure
And I was like,
try
"All right, I'll try it." And then so I kept doing that, and then people liked it. And sometimes now it's like kind of weird because when I make fun of a video, I'm like, I know I may have to try this at a certain point. It's like in the back of my mind, like, do I? And then people will accuse me, like, you just made fun of this, so you could try it. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Like, I kind of want to. So there's been stuff that's been really good, and some stuff that's been so bad. But it's fun. Those videos do pretty well. Like it's.
I saw the one we did skirt. It's like mashed up peas.
Oh yeah, snurt I think it's called. Yeah,
Fucking disgusting.
it wasn't that bad. That one's like it's just pea soup. There's like nothing really in it.
Okay, that's
But
weird. What's the worst thing you think you've tried?
the worst was I think it was last year. I made this vegan mozzarella. There was like it had like 20 ingredients. Like it was like powders from Amazon. Like just nasty. I don't know. Vegans go crazy with some of the stuff, and it just tasted so bad. It was like a lump of just like it was like eating Play-Doh that tasted like moldy cheese. Oh, so bad.
I mean, they have to get creative because there's so much they can't eat.
Yeah,
They have to
they
get
like
really creative with it.
No one's stopping them from eating.
that's true.
Their conscience. Joseph.
No, but and then they have to pretend to make our food. Like they can make their own food, but they're like, we have to make mozzarella our own way. It's
You know,
like
I never shame anybody on the dietary, stuff. But like, vegans do it to protect animals, right?
yeah,
Or they just don't feel right putting that in their system. But like, you're killing off the animals by taking the vegetation that they need to replenish themselves.
yeah,
What a perspective.
yeah. I think in some cases they're actually doing worse for the environment with some of the stuff they're doing.
You selfish
Yeah.
fucks.
Yeah, you
And
guys
they're-
think about
and
it.
they're lacking
Grow up.
certain vitamins that you need
Yeah,
from
yeah.
eating animals.
Yeah.
And so they have to take supplements. So it's like, why are you doing
Yeah,
that? to
it's like
people?
so much extra.
Yeah.
Grow up, you shits.
Think about what you're doing.
Burger. It's not gonna kill you. He's the animal. The cow's dead already.
Yeah.
That's literally how you
Sure.
get it.
I mean, you could also just be like a vegetarian too. It's like if you want to take it one step, but like vegetarians back in the day, maybe 15 years ago, they weren't going crazy. They were just eating vegetables and like living life. And
Stinking.
now, I guess they were thinking a little bit.
One of my teachers in elementary school used to be a vegetarian. Oh my god, she just stinks so bad. Miss Gans. Ugh, just nasty old bitch.
The only teacher from elementary school I remember is Miss Cummings. She was a beautiful black lady who always
That is an
wore
interesting
like,
name.
very tight pants and like they were like always see through. She was wearing thongs. I think she may have gave me my sexual awakening.
What grade was this? This
It
is
was fifth grade.
fifth grade.
Nice.
Yeah, that shit was so fat, so fat. And every time she would see my mom, she'd be like, "Oh my god, Joseph, it's like such an amazing story." I'm like, yeah, take
Yeah,
off the
I am.
pants and let me fuck this shit up.
Nigga jerked in the fifth grade to the soundtrack of her playing. You're such an amazing student.
Yeah.
Great job on your spelling quiz.
I get why you did it 7 times in a day. It was just
Yeah.
you're doing your homework.
No,
You're like,
and then
goddamn,
around that
reminds me
time-
of her.
Imagination was like my strongest tool.
Imagination.
I used to imagine me fucking every attractive female I see in a day. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you later.
Keep it out in the library for later. Yeah.
Nigga said, I'm gonna fuck you later. Now, if you said that out loud,
Just look at her.
you just see how different
Just
life
want
could
you
be
to
for
know.
you.
Yeah.
It used to be crazy. We finna wrap this up soon, but like something that just came to my mind. I used to just stroke it in the back of like the car with my mom and my siblings used to go to the grocery store, and I was by myself in the car. I used to just stroke it back there.
Oh, your mom was in the car?
No, they
okay,
had
they left.
the car. I'm in the car by myself.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, I got 5 minutes. I'm about to just.
That's
stroke it
kind of
back
crazy.
there.
That's kind of crazy. You were desperate though, I guess.
I hit one of those. You ever watch Big Mouth?
Oh no,
Oh, you watch Big Mouth?
You never see Big Mouth? What a show. You don't like that show?
I never see it. I don't know.
So-
I highly
People-
recommend it. It's funny as shit.
Highly recommend it.
Andrew, right? That's his name.
Yeah. That was you sick fuck.
Yeah.
It's so weird because I didn't jerk off that much as a kid, and like I was scared to jerk off anywhere, so I really just jerked off at home.
Yeah,
But as an
like-
adult, I'll jerk off anywhere. I've jerked off at
Where you-
GameStop
God damn, guys. Oh, I mean, if you're working there the whole day, I guess.
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever, like in public, I'm trying to think. I think I remember one time I was on a family vacation back in the day, and it was in Arizona or something, and it was like it's not a gas station, but it was like a welcome center bathroom. I was like, I got to do what you got to do in the desert. Some of them with the humidity, I just turn me on the
Something
rocks.
straight out of a Bible verse. In the
Yeah.
desert, no food or water in sight.
Moses, water in the rocks, yeah. No. Yeah, but no, never in the car. I think I'd be scared that like someone's about to open the car door and get
Dude,
in
you're
there.
so crazy, dude.
I would never you never guaranteed 5 minutes. Your mom could have been like, "Oh, I left my purse back in the car," and then she comes in.
I only did it once, right? And where we were at, I can clearly see everything. So,
Get the
like,
360 view.
And
yeah.
it was one of those vans that had like three seats, like three rows.
So you were just in the
all
back.
in the back.
You carefully calculated. this.
Right. So like when you get to the immediate doors, you don't see anything. So yeah.
That's the worst though, like, because now you're being vigilant and also trying to use your imagination.
Yeah,
so you're
this is-
stroking it hard, and also like, I don't know, I couldn't do it, dude.
Yeah.
It's-
I was just horny.
Because at one point you're just beating it to the door.
You're a prodigy, a masturbation prodigy. I think. Using that brain power for the wrong thing.
I had to give up my title a long time ago. I am no longer the horny man I used to be.
That girl
Blame
really
my
fucked
ex
it out
for
of you.
that. You can blame my ex for that.
Yes, help us wrap it up, Joel.
We talking about masturbating.
Yeah.
He sensed it.
The cave.
How often do you jerk off, Joel?
I don't jerk off.
Oh,
What a loser.
I can't no more.
you
Why?
can't.
Because jerking off doesn't help you when you penetrate it.
Of course it does.
Somebody. No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
Hell no.
I was so much worse at sex when I wasn't jerking off.
Damn, your dick is off.
Pause.
No,
Pause.
crazy. Jerking off. You know what jerking off does, though? It messes up your routine. It makes you get hard random.
I think that's just you, brother.
I don't know.
I think that's just you,
I don't
dude.
know about the studies
You
here.
usually get hard at 2 o'clock and then you masturbate and now you're hard at 5.
No, it's like if you jerk off, you've been jerking off for a while. It makes you get hard at random times. Like you would just randomly wake up hard one day.
I feel like you're supposed to wake up hard.
Yeah,
That's like a known thing. Like waking up hard is like a best part of my day. I'm like, nice.
Might
I'm
want to
still
get checked
alive.
for ED, buddy. I'm glad-
Finding out things about yourself.
I wake up with the cannon. I'm like, yeah. But like, you know what? Like morning sex, it doesn't
A lot of
hit.
people say that though. If you search it up, I'm dead ass. It's true.
I believe
It
it.
might be, yeah.
But I don't know. Like morning sex, does it hit for y'all?
So I feel like when I wake up, I have to pee really bad.
Right,
Sometimes I'm
right,
like,
yeah.
I
feel
gotta
like-
get up, and I
right,
can't
right.
do this right now.
And
Yeah.
I don't feel like the sensation is the same. I feel like I'm so hard, but like it's not pleasurable.
It's kind of numb.
Right, it's
Yeah.
like no.
I know what you mean,
Like,
yeah, I
I
know
could
what you
fuck
mean.
for like an hour straight,
I know what
think
you
it's
mean.
but I'm
sleepy.
just there like
Yeah.
He's sleepy, you know.
It sounds better than it is. I think it's like
Absolutely.
it does.
That's
That's
true.
fair.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm done, guys.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think jerking off helps though.
Well,
I don't know if it helps. But
Do a compare and contrast.
yeah,
should
do like
jerk off
6
for a
month
week and
trial
see
and
what
error. Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Record it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a little logbook. Like I got hard at
on.
1:30.
Give up.
If it helps, just like jerk off in front of a girl.
Nah, I'm good.
Thank you for this insight, Joel. We couldn't have the show without you.
Yeah,
I don't
there's.
want to jerk off anymore.
It's all right. You gave it up.
It's bad, bro.
If you can control
You should
it.
get Coco instead.
We're in Jerks Off Anonymous.
Coming in, folks.
My name is Joseph. Hi, Joseph. And I am
I jerked
a
off
porn
7 times
addict.
in one day.
Yeah.
You think guys that jerk off a lot go to sex anonymous?
Jerking off. I mean, if it's a crazy amount, maybe. But
Like that day that I had my most.
yeah, if they do that
They
every
do
day.
it every day.
Yeah, maybe.
Then
Then they definitely have a problem, I think. But I don't.
definitely a
I think that's the type of guy that wouldn't go to like, because that's not sex. That's just jerking off. They'd probably be like embarrassed about it. They probably wouldn't go to that.
That's fair. But you're not supposed to be embarrassed. It's like for everybody.
I guess, but I feel like in their mind, it's just like I don't know.
It's just a fucking
Trying
issue.
to, yeah.
Well, this is about to die, and I see that that's about to die, so it's time to wrap it up.
But before, wait, real quick. Before I retire from having sex, like I get married, I want to. That's a good way to put it, right?
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go to Sex Anonymous and just prey on those girls. Wrap it up.
Man,
All right, guys, that's the end of today's episode. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss a future episode. This has been FYTB. We usually end this where we tell our guests to say something they feel very strongly about, and then end it with "Fuck is you talking about?"
That's the name of the show.
Right, that's the
okay.
name of the show. So, like, for you, it would, like something like, "Oh, if you don't think my comedy is funny, fuck is you talking about?" But in relation to the episode and what you feel, go ahead.
That leaves us open to me talking about Greek people again. You, New York Greek people, you got to calm down. You got to just chill a little bit. You're not all that. Let's just say that. Fuck is you talking about? Didn't make sense in the context at all.
Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
Hey, let's get it. Gotta bring it back like a fitted. A ball in the game, no gimmicks. They wishing for a dream, I live it. Coming to the stage, I kill it. Little they know I'm chilling. I get it, y'all live it. I feel it, y'all mad, I don't get the wrong.